Welcome to the Sports Fashion Podcast, where style meets substance and fashion becomes a conversation. I'm your host, Deeflamez, a fellow fashion and sports enthusiast. Here we have candid conversation about fashion trends, designs, sports, and music. Join me as we continue to educate, entertain, and strive to push the culture forward. Welcome and enjoy the show. Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Fashion Podcast. I am your humble and gracious and highly favorite host, Deeflamez. This is episode, what are we on? 12. This is episode 12, man. I got a special episode for today. Today we're going to be installing a new segment of the show. I think I told you guys in like episode 3 that I was going to be doing a sneaker of the day. So that definitely will be in here. Today we're going to be talking all things basketball. We're still going to be talking about the new allegations against Diddy. We're going to be talking about WNBA. We're going to be talking about Bronny James. Bronny James just had his workout with his pro day with the LA Lakers. We're going to be definitely talking about the playoffs. You know what I mean? Game 2 of the Celtics series. Celtics and Indiana series went down the other day. Game 2 of the Timberwolves and Mavericks is tonight. So we're gonna, hopefully that goes well. Y'all know I'm hoping that the Timberwolves get to the finals. I want to see a Timberwolves Celtics finals. You dig what I'm saying? So, but Kyrie, he got other plans. But we're gonna get to that here in a little bit. But first off, we're gonna start off the show with the new segment. With the sneakers of today. I bought these sneakers out my collection. Due to the fact that this is the first segment, I figured I'd bring out something that's light. Something light, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Y'all see what's going on, man. You see what's going on. You see what color that Jumpman is. Y'all see what these going on. These are not the OGs. Obviously you could tell by the bottom, these are not the OGs. You dig what I'm saying? Jordan 11s, for the people that don't know, these are the Jordan 11s. Some people can call these Concords. You know what I'm saying? Some people call these the Gratitude. The right name is the Gratitude. You dig what I'm saying? Gratitude 11s. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Some people might get these mixed up with the Defining Moment. I don't know how y'all get these mixed up, but whatever. I got the Defining Moments in the closet as well. But I just wanted to start off with something straight, something alright, something light. We gonna work into it as the episodes come by. You dig what I'm saying? So you see what's going on. You see the bottom, man. You know what I mean? Keep my shoes clean. You dig what I'm saying? So definitely starting off with some heat. I'll be moving here soon. So when I move, I'll be recording in the studio. Once I move, that'll be July timeframe, August timeframe. So I'll definitely be recording in the studio. So for this segment, I'll start wearing the sneakers of the day. But for right now, I'm definitely gonna just be showing the sneakers of the day. That's the first one, Jordan Gratitude 11s. And for me, I think that those are definitely a must pick up. I think that a lot of people are going to look at it and say, they're nice. They're nice, but of course, they not the defining moments. You dig what I'm saying? Anybody that's in the sneaker game knows the defining moments are the original colorway of that, and the defining moments got the gold on the back with the clear bottom. You know what I'm saying? So slight difference, but y'all get the point. You dig what I mean? So and then you got the regular Concords with the clear bottom and shit like that. But we're not gonna get too far in it. Like I said, the sneakers of today are the Gratitude Jordan Gratitude 11s. You dig what I'm saying? So I really like those shoes, and I'm excited to show you guys more shoes out of the collection. I definitely got a lot of heat coming, for sure. A lot of heat coming. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna go into we're gonna start with the WNBA first. The views for the WNBA, I've spoken on this before. The views for the WNBA are going insane. They are going absolutely insane. I love it, man. I love it that the women are finally getting their just due. People are really tuning in. People are really supporting. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I think there's more to come. You know, y'all know how I feel about Juju Watkins, USC guard. Y'all know how I feel about her. She might end up being the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? She's on a trajectory to be the GOAT, yo. No cap, but I'm not going to. This ain't about her. I'm talking about WNBA. A lot of people are paying attention to Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink. I'm going to be honest with you. If any of y'all thought that Caitlin Clark was going to come into the league and just automatically take over, there's never been a rookie to come into the league and just take over the league. Ever. In men or women. Ever. Some people are going to say, did you see Maya Moore, her rookie season? Did you see Candace Parker, her rookie season? I get it, but nobody came into the league taking over. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that, we just got to give her time to grow. You know, she's definitely a high turnover guard right now, but she's a rookie being handed the keys. You know what I mean? You expect a rookie being handed the keys to have a lot of turnovers during their rookie season. You know what I mean? So I think that she's starting to find her groove. She is scoring a little bit. She's a little bit inefficient. You know what I mean? But I think that she's actually having a good season individually. Team-wise, they sorry. I think they're 0-5, 0-6 now. They sorry. You know what I mean? They have been in these games, but I think the Indiana Fever right now, this is just getting their new duo, Boston and Clark, to get to know, acquainted, get used to the game, figure out what their identity is going to be, and I think for the future, they're going to be something to mess with. I think they're going to be a prominent team in the W in the coming years. Angel Reese up there in Chicago, she doing her thing, yo. I know y'all saw how she ripped Breanna Stewart. Breanna came down with the right left. She just ripped Breanna Stewart clean. You know what I'm saying? She tried to go for the leg, got fouled. But, Angel Reese is having an immediate impact on the Chicago Sky. The energy of that team has changed. She's definitely shown that she can rebound. She can score in the W. I can't wait for Camila Cardoso to come back. When she come back, it's gonna be tough. I told y'all before the before the season started that Angel Reese and Cardoso, you're not getting no boards on the Chicago Sky. That's a fact. Like, you're not getting no boards at all. You dig what I'm saying? So I can't wait for her to come back. Cameron Brink, she's making an impact. I know you guys probably saw. If you didn't, she definitely had a game-saving 2 blocks the other night. She's definitely she's shown that she can stretch the floor. She can rebound. She's playing defense. You know what I mean? So she's definitely having an amazing rookie season as well. So it's amazing. We miss Brittany Griner, get well soon. Brittany Griner, she's dealing with injuries. So the Phoenix Mercury are definitely missing her. Breanna Stewart is definitely doing her thing with the New York Liberty still. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sabrina. Sabrina is, Hey, speaking of Sabrina from New York Liberty, her shoes, her Nike Sabrina shoes are fire. Her shoes might be a top 3 hooping shoe, at least top 5 hooping shoe right now. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to her for her shoe, because her shoes are fire. No cap. You know what I mean? That was a sidebar, my fault. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Asia Wilson. For the Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson is doing her thing. She's getting her numbers, but we expect that from her. Congrats to her on getting or announcing that she's gonna have a signature shoe with Nike as well. So that's really dope. You know what I mean? That's really dope. I'm so happy for the women that are actually getting their just due. You know what I'm saying? They've put in the same amount of work as the men. You know what I'm saying? They're committed to the game. Some might say they might be committed a little bit more than the men. They're playing their season here, and then a lot of them are going overseas to continue playing. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might be, because of the pay discrepancy and stuff like that. But still, you got to be committed to something if you're willing to uplift your life and go live in another country temporarily and do that on a year in and year out basis. That's a level of commitment that I would even say a lot of men don't have. So, but I'm just glad that the women are starting to get their just due in the basketball realm. You dig what I'm saying? And in everything, period. You know what I mean? So shout out to the W, man. Y'all doing your thing, man. I'm definitely watching. I'm excited to see how this season unfolds for the W, man. And shout out to all the women in the WNBA. Shout out to the WNBA as a whole, for sure. Transitioning over to the NBA. The playoffs is going on. You know what I mean? Indiana and the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Indiana had multiple chances in Game 1 to steal a W. Tyrese Halliburton, you got to be better down the stretch, bro. I get it, Drew Holiday, an all-elite defender, but there's no reason why you should be dribbling the ball off your leg, bro. There's no reason why you should be dribbling the ball off your leg. Rick Carlisle, you're up 3. A couple seconds left. Boston has the ball. Foul. No matter what the circumstance, as long as the ball is inbounds, foul. To allow Jaylen Brown to catch the ball and then put up a shot from 3 to tie the game to send it to overtime. I don't give a damn if he's shooting the 3. I'd rather him shoot the 3 free throws. In the game situation, shoot the 3 free throws. You got to make 3 in a row to send us to overtime, not a 3-point shot. And Jaylen Brown had been shooting pretty decent all night. So I don't understand why Pascal Siakam didn't foul him while he shot the ball from the corner. Obviously, as we all seen, Jaylen Brown shoots the ball from the corner. He makes it. And then Jason Tatum takes over in the fourth quarter. They win Game 1. I'm going to be honest with you guys, yo. As this playoffs are starting to look real spooky. I understand that Jason Tatum made first team All-NBA this year. But it's looking real spooky for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown is really looking like he's the leader, really looking like he's the best player on the Boston Celtics. I'm not going to cap y'all. This playoffs is looking real crazy. Now, I don't know if Jason Tatum, and obviously I don't think it's just him, but I don't know if Jason Tatum was waiting to have that moment in the finals they get to the finals and then he ups his play so he can be the main reason why they win the championship. But I do believe that Jaylen Brown is making a statement that, yo, I should have been All-NBA. I'm the best player on the Celtics. I'm one of the best players in the league. Now, Jaylen Brown just got paid last year. So, Jaylen Brown just got paid last year. That contract that he signed last year is out of control. You dig what I'm saying? So, I do believe that Jaylen Brown is just trying to prove a point that, yo, I'm one of the best players in the NBA. And I'm the leader of this team. With that being said, Jason Tatum, you got to be better, bro. Game two to just happen. You got to be better, Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? You got to be better. I say this because, 4 points in the first half of an Eastern Conference Finals game, Jason Tatum. And then it's in a game where y'all haven't won until y'all just won this Game 2 against Indiana. Y'all hadn't won a Game 2 the whole playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be better. 4 points in any half of any game in the playoffs is not good, Jason Tatum. It's terrible. Now, you did turn it on later on, and then you did end up finishing with 20-plus points. But at the end of the day, it took, if it wasn't for Jaylen Brown's 40, y'all wouldn't have been in that game, period. So Jason Tatum, we need you to be first-team All-NBA Jason Tatum moving forward, especially if y'all think y'all going to go into Indianapolis and get these W's and try to end this in 4. I got y'all ended in 5, but if y'all trying to go for that sweep, you definitely have to play better than that. Jason Tatum. So there's that. Western Conference Finals. Kyrie Irving, my brother. We know you heard what Anthony Edwards, and I want to talk to y'all about the Anthony Edwards shit, bro. A lot of people are saying Anthony Edwards challenged Kyrie. That is not the case. If y'all listen to the quote, Anthony Edwards says, Kyrie Irving is my matchup. That's a fact. That is a fact. You got to look at the point. Mike Conley. Even though Mike Conley's not guarding him, you know what I'm saying? But if we're doing by position, Luka's running the point, Mike Conley on the Timberwolves the point. Kyrie's running the 2. Anthony Edwards is the 2. So he wasn't saying anything. He wasn't saying it. He wasn't challenging. He was like, yes, that's my matchup. He's running the 2. I'm the 2. That's who my matchup is. And he didn't say, I'm going to shut him down. He said, I think it's going to be fun. I want to see what I can do against him. I don't look at any of that. I don't look at any of that as him challenging Kyrie at all. So this narrative that he challenged Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, at the end of Game 7 versus the Nuggets when he was talking to inside, I believe it was inside the NBA. And he was talking to inside the NBA because that's when he told Charles Barkley, when Charles Barkley said he hadn't been to Minneapolis, and he was like, bring your ass. But I do believe that all he was saying is like, yo, I'm going against a great player. That's my matchup. I want to see what I can do against him. He's not challenging Kyrie. So y'all need to stop with this narrative. The reason why Kyrie came out and played the way that he played is because he wasn't being trapped. During the Mavericks and OKC Thunder series, Kyrie Irving was getting trapped every time he touched the rock. He was getting trapped, he was getting blitzed, and it was forcing him to give up the rock. There's a reason why he had slow first halves this whole playoffs, and then he had to become assertive in the second half. He's going against a Minnesota Timberwolves who they believe their defense is elite, which it is. But they're playing Kyrie straight up. Just one man, that's it. No blitzes, no traps, no nothing. No free throw line pinching, no nothing. That's what's going to happen every single time. That's what's going to happen every single time. You play Kyrie like that, that's what's going to happen every single time. That's what's going to happen every single time. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't believe that Kyrie just sat down and looked at like, yeah, I'm going to go at him. I think that Kyrie looked at the game and saw, okay, Luka wasn't being aggressive. Luka was struggling. They weren't hitting their shots. PJ Washington wasn't hitting his shots. Nobody was hitting open shots. He realized like, yo, I've been here before. I'm the only one on this team that's been here before. I know that I got to be aggressive to set the precedent, to set the tone for my team. That's what true leaders do. So this notion that Anthony Edwards challenged him and stuff like that, no. Kyrie Irving understood the situation, understood what was going on, and he understood as a leader, which a young Kyrie Irving probably wouldn't have done this, but he understood as a leader, I have to set the tone. I have to settle us out. This is the Western Conference Finals. We could possibly go into a championship. No one else has been here before. I need to set the tone so they know I'm ready to play. They know one of their leaders is ready to play. And then it shows Luka. And as y'all saw in the second half of the game 1, Luka came out and Luka was Luka. And both of them ended up with 30 plus. Kyrie had 24 in the first half. Kyrie had 24 in the first half, and I think he finished with 34. You know what I'm saying? So, and as Luka has shown, Kyrie is showing him a different style of leadership. Kyrie is showing him like, yo, this is how you lead the squad. This is when you choose to be super aggressive and when you know what I'm saying, and when you can depend on your teammates. It's a healthy diet of trusting your teammates and taking matters into your own hands. You know what I'm saying? So, Kyrie definitely showed a level of maturity that we haven't seen in Kyrie, but all that does is just show the growth that he's had over the years. You know what I mean? So, as for the Minnesota Timberwolves, y'all got to chill with this drop coverage with Rudy Gobert. I'm sorry, and I know everybody's saying it, but all they're doing is coming off the pick. They're pinning the guard. They're pinning the guard on their hip. So now Rudy Gobert feels like he has the help, and they're just doing the lob right over Rudy Gobert. Dunk. Right? Luka, they can't bring the off man to help on that lob because Luka Doncic has the vision to be like, oh, you helping off on a lob. Now that's a skip pass to the corner for a three. We saw that there was a possession in game one where I believe it was Luka. Luka came off the pick, they blitzed, they trapped, and Luka threw a turnover. I don't know why the Minnesota Timberwolves didn't go back, and they trapped Rudy Gobert. So I don't know why they haven't went back to that. I believe that they should go back to that because I feel like that's the best way that they have. Or if not, you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play Naz Reid a little bit more, and Rudy Gobert a little bit less. Let Naz Reid and Karl Anthony Towns really be the big man guarding the pick and roll, because then they can come out, they can hedge, they can, if necessary, they can switch. And even if they switch, they can force them into taking a two. If you have a mismatch, you'd rather them get 2 points than 3. So they can force them into taking a two, but they can also force them to help to where that it'll be less likely for them to score if there's help. You know what I mean? So I do believe that Rudy Gobert should see less playing time. They shouldn't take him out because he does alter a lot of shots, but I do believe that they definitely should think about playing Naz Reid a little bit more, just for defensive strategy, specifically in this series. So I do believe that adjustments are going to be made. As far as Anthony Edwards, he said it himself, they was tired. You went from playing full court, running through all kind of picks, chasing after Jamal Murray. Then 2 days later, you sitting there chasing after Kyrie Irving. Now you really going to have to play real. I'm not saying he didn't play real defense against Jamal Murray, but now Kyrie Irving's going to put the pressure on you. Jamal Murray is not sitting there with the ball and attacking you. Jamal Murray is more of a catch, 1-2 dribble pull up, catch and shoot off the, or off pin down, stuff like that. Kyrie is more of an ISO. Kyrie is more of a transition. So, but he can also do the things that Jamal Murray can do. Kyrie Irving is definitely a better scorer and a more diverse scorer and a more aggressive scorer. That takes a lot out of anybody. You know what I mean? That takes a lot out of anybody. If I was Minnesota, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. If I was Minnesota, hey, Mike Conley, get on over there on Kyrie, man. Get on over there on Kyrie, at least for a couple of possessions. You know what I mean? Get on over there on Kyrie. Hold it down. For a couple of possessions. Give Anthony Edwards some time to, a break time so he can go down. It'll be different if Anthony Edwards wasn't the primary scorer on offense. Then it's fine. But because he's the primary scorer, now he has to exert that same energy on offense. He can't be doing that. You know what I mean? He can't be doing. Now, he could work on it. But even Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen to handle that for him. You know what I'm saying? Even Kobe Bryant had Ron Harper early in his career to do that for him. Later in his career, he had Trevor Ariza to do the defensive shit, or Metta World Peace to do it, or as some people know him as Ron Artest. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe would maybe take the assignment, in the fourth quarter, or he might start off in the first quarter, switch off of him, and won't pick the best player back up until the fourth quarter because he had to exert so much energy on the offensive end. So it's just like, I think that they just got to find a steady diet of when they want to put Anthony Edwards on Kyrie to preserve him for the offensive end. I wouldn't be mad if for the first 4 or 5 minutes he's on Kyrie, boom, and then he's off Kyrie until first 4 or 5 minutes of the third quarter, boom, then he's off Kyrie till last six minutes of the fourth. Just spreading it out so that he can preserve himself for the offensive end versus exerting all that energy. As you guys saw, you guys watched the game, man. Anthony Edwards looked exhausted at the end. He's young, he's vibrant, so he's able to push through it, and get a little bit of that energy back. But he was exhausted, and he said it in a post-game interview. You know what I mean? So I do believe that he should definitely think about, or they should strategize when and how long they're going to keep him on Kyrie so that he can be more productive on the offensive end, for sure. You dig what I'm saying? So, game 2 of the Western Conference Finals is tonight. I do believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves will tie it up. Would I be surprised if Dallas takes a 2-0 lead? I would be surprised, but I will understand it. You can make an argument that they got the best backcourt in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie Irving and Luka. Actually, as I'm thinking about it, they do have the best backcourt in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Klay isn't who he used to be, so it's not the Warriors anymore. They have the best backcourt in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else has a guard and a forward if it is 2 people. You know what I mean? Or a guard and a big man. But yeah, so, they have the best backcourt in the NBA. 2 players that are extremely great at ISO. One player that can rebound, one player that can also pass the ball at an elite level. Kyrie Irving has shown against OKC in the second round that he can be an elite playmaker if he's asked to be so. Do I think that they're going to go up 2-0? No. Would I be surprised? Slightly, because of how good Minnesota has been this postseason. But I do believe that Minnesota Timberwolves will tie the series up 1-1 going back to Dallas for Game 3. But that's just my opinion. Moving right along, Bronny James recently had his pro day for the LA Lakers. I'm sure you guys saw. A lot of people showed up. Of course, LeBron and Savannah James were there. Anthony Davis was there. He definitely had a very good workout with the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously a lot of people are speculating that now the Lakers are the favorite to draft him if he decides to stay in the draft. He has I think he has until the 29th of May to make his official decision whether he's going to go into the draft or go back to college. I do believe that he should definitely go back to college just for 1 year. Go somewhere where he's going to be in the spotlight a lot more than USC. You know what I mean? Being on the East Coast, we didn't see a lot of USC games. But also, I think also gives himself a chance to show them that he can be more than just a defensive and 3-point guy. You know what I mean? I think that he can go back to college and showcase like he has very elite playmaking ability. He can play elite defense. He can shoot at an elite level. So he can up his draft stock next year. I do see that that he went from 98 on the mock board to 54, which is a tremendous jump. But, also it's a long way to go from being guaranteed in the league. So I do believe that he should go back to school, increase his resume, update his resume, display different things that he wasn't able to display due to, he also had the heart situation this year. So he missed a lot of time. Then he had the minute restriction for a while. So he didn't really get a full season to really showcase what he actually can do. So I do believe that he should go back to school. But if he stays in the draft, hopefully, I wish him nothing but success in the draft. You dig what I'm saying? But I do believe that he should go back to school for sure. All right, moving right along. Now this Diddy thing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I told y'all that he was bogus as hell. Another allegation came against him. A woman is alleging that he drugged and raped her over 26 years ago. These allegations are just going to continue to come through, and now that we've seen the video of what he did to Cassie, everything that we've ever heard about Diddy, we have to now, it's all on the table. We have to now look at all of that stuff. All of that stuff, and just really just think about what it is that we do believe. I want to say this, and I'm not shooting him no bail on this subject because I do believe he bogus and I do believe he was scumbag. But people are saying that, he lied when he came out with that comment about all the allegations against him. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that statement came out after he had already settled with Cassie. So for me, you settling with Cassie let me know that clearly there's something there. And I'm talking about settling for $30 million. For me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, that let me know that there's something there. So I kind of believed, her civil suit against him, and then obviously, the footage has recently came out, so we saw it. But I already believed it anyway. Now, what I will say is, he settled with Cassie because he knew what's going on. He ain't settling with anybody else. He's fighting everybody else. So, I do believe that, but because of the nature of the footage and the horrendous footage that we've seen of what he did to Cassie, it does call into question everything that we've heard about Diddy, from the threatening to blow up cars to everybody knows about the quote unquote Diddy parties. You know what I mean? So I do believe it brings into question a lot of shit about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I think he's a scumbag. I am interested to see how this unfolds. I do believe that this is not the end. I believe that there might be some more footage of different events over. You got to understand, he's been in the spotlight for 30 years. So I do believe that it's going to be a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of allegations going to come out, but I do believe there's also going to be more footage and proof that comes out. Just for the record, everybody that was joking, making jokes about Gene Deal used to be security for Diddy, and he's been saying all these allegations is coming out and all this stuff that's going on. He's been saying for years is facts. He's been saying this shit for years from what he experienced from being security with him. You got to look at all his interviews different now. You got to look at him. You got to really look at, I think we all look at Diddy a certain way. We were looking at him just from the rumors, but now to have a visual to something as horrific as we saw what he did to Cassie in that hotel hallway, we have to look at Diddy now and look at him in a different light. Now, with that being said, does that mean we ban his music? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yes, because he wasn't really an artist like that anyway. Like the music where he's actually rapping on, we could get all that shit the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. We got the All About the Benjamin. Like, all the music that Diddy actually rapped on, we all could live without that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe in punishing Biggie. I don't believe in punishing Craig Mack. I don't believe in punishing Jagged Edge. I don't believe in punishing Faith Evans. I don't believe in punishing all these other acts that came from Bad Boy just because of how he was. You know what I mean? Nah, I believe any music that he's actually rapping on, get him the fuck out of here. But I'm still listening to Biggie, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still going to listen to Jagged Edge. I'm still going to listen to Faith Evans. Everybody that I just named, I'm still going to listen to him because it's not them that did it. It's Diddy. And they don't got nothing to do with that. Obviously Biggie gone and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? But, now you got to look at like for Diddy to do what he did. And you could tell that clearly was not the first time he probably ever did it. You know what I'm saying? What he did to Cassie, you just got to bring into question everything, especially when he's promoting himself as black excellence and all of this bullshit. I think you got to really look at him in a different light and just realize like, yo, all these people that we idolize and we look up to, you digging what I'm saying? Like, they still humans at the end of the day. They still humans. You know what I mean? And so just understanding that with a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying? Understand like, yo, these people that I idolize, I have two of them right behind me, Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has some things about him, gambling and stuff like that. Allen Iverson has things about him, you know what I'm saying? But I understand that like, yo, I aspire to be what they were to the public. You know what I'm saying? Elite. I've told you guys, the way that Allen Iverson is unapologetically himself is elite, to inspire the culture. Allen Iverson inspire the culture. For him to be the gold standard of, you want to be the Michael Jordan of whatever it is that you do, the greatest. You want to be the greatest of whatever it is that you do. You dig what I'm saying? And you want to also inspire people to be just as great as you. You dig what I'm saying? So, but I don't aspire to be who they are as men on a personal level because I don't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it like that. I don't know them on that level. You dig what I mean? So I believe that we all just gotta remember that these celebrities, these athletes, these whoever we quote unquote say, higher level people, upper echelon of people, we gotta understand that they're all humans too. Everybody's not great. Everybody has a past. Everybody has something toxic about them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different mindsets. Everybody has different way of doing things. Everybody has their, a wild side. Everybody displays that wild side differently as well. So, with that level of understanding, it's just like we gotta understand, like, we gotta stop putting these people on a pedestal on a personal level. You know what I mean? So professionally, these people are great. Professionally, in a business sense, Diddy is one of the greatest businessmen ever. But as you can see on a personal level, he's one of the most terrible human beings ever. So, we gotta stop idolizing these people on a personal level and just keep it professional. You dig what I'm saying? Idolize them in the realm that they need to be idolized. Idolize them as what their profession is. Don't idolize them as a human. You know what I mean? So, unless of course you know them and then that they're a good human, then do what you need to do. But idolize them in the capacity that they deserve to be idolized, not in everything. So that's what I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Again, Diddy, you bogus. Diddy, you bogus as hell, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. You bogus as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a damn shame that no criminal charges can be brought against you, bro. Because you bogus as hell for that. No cap. But moving right along, man. Hey, yo, we got to talk about Sexy Red, bro. Shout out to Sexy Red. She doing her thing. You know what I mean? No, she doing her thing. She not my cup of tea, but I respect it because she's getting mad love out here. Her new album, bro, on Apple Music. There's a song called You Are My Everything, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Sexy Red. I fucks with Sexy Red. I don't listen to her music like that. But I see the reaction that she's getting from all the women. And as a man, men might not like the music, but they might like the reaction that the women give to the music. So that's why they might listen to it. I don't listen to it. I can't fuck with it. I'm sorry. But You Are My Everything. You got a feature from Drake. And Drake, I'm going to be honest with you. This level of being unbothered and finding a way to take something that was meant to disrespect you and to twist it into something that's fire. If you guys don't know, shout out to Sexy Red. She got a new album on Apple. What's that album called? Hold on. I'll be able to tell y'all in a second because I don't want to get it messed up. The album is called In Sexy We Trust. It just came out. Actually, it just came out today. In Sexy We Trust. And on the album, there's a song called You My Everything featuring Drake. I'm only highlighting this because obviously, in one of the songs, Drake said Metro Boomin told Metro to shut the fuck up and do some drums and make some drums or some shit like that, right? So, and obviously this shit that's going viral now is the BBL Drizzy, you know what I'm saying, beating everybody, just making shit to it, you know what I mean, making TikToks and all kind of shit to it. And obviously y'all know that that's supposed to be a joke because, the rumor is, that Drake got a BBL or he got surgery for his abs and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, but I gotta say though, the Sexy Red song on her album, and Sexy We Trust, the song You My Everything, Drake has a verse. And Drake, in typical Drake fashion, raps over the BBL Drizzy instrumental on that song. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, he took off on that shit too, bro. He took off on that shit, bro. No cap. He took off on that shit. You know what I mean? And I honestly, I like the move because now it's just like you strip the power from the BBL Drizzy shit because now you bodied the beat. So now it's like you done bodied the beat. So now it's like you strip the power away from it. Especially as we're moving further and further away from the Kendrick and Drake beef. It's kind of just like now, all right, Drake said summertime vibes. Drake's about to get back into his bag, which is cool. I fuck with it. I'm ready for more Drake music. You dig what I'm saying? I'm ready for more Kendrick music. You know what I mean? But I do believe that that's fire. Like, you know, it's kind of like a comedian takes a running joke about themselves and puts it in their set and then jokes about the joke. Like they took it and made it a part of their set and jokes about it themselves. So where like you strip away the negative energy and the negative power that came with it. Drake jumping on the beat and going crazy the way he did, it kind of takes away the part of it that's supposed to be disrespectful and shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? So I believe that was a genius move by Drake. And then also, I'm gonna be honest with you, clearly that shit just came out. So clearly Drake in the middle of the beef took time to make this verse for Sexy Red's album in the middle of the beef. And a lot of people, I've seen in the comments that a lot of people was like, yo, while he was sitting here making up this verse, he should have been focused on Kendrick. Hell no. Like, nah. Like, he don't got to do all that. You dig what I'm saying? So, I think that is funny. The verse is fire. The song is trash. I'm sorry. The song as a whole is absolute dumpster juice. But, not Kendrick, but Drake did go crazy on the verse, man. But, Sexy Red, listen, I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get it. I'm a man, so I'm probably not supposed to get it. But I don't get Sexy Red's music, bro. Like I can't get with it. Now, I do understand the reaction that she gets from the women. Because when women hear Sexy Red, they go crazy. But me as a male, I don't get it, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that him twisting it like that and then making a verse out of the BBL Drizzy instrumental shit is fire. When the BBL Drizzy shit first came out, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. So I thought it was creative because, you know, Metro Boomin's not a rapper. So, of course, he's not going to rap at him. But to then make a BBL Drizzy instrumental but it turned into a challenge for TikTok and shit like that. Like, I think that's fire, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I think all of that shit is fire. I think it's all healthy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got hurt in connection to the situation, as we know. You know, of course, the person at Drake's crib got, the security at Drake's crib got shot, but we don't know that to be anything associated with his beef with his Kendrick Lamar beef. So until it's said otherwise, I love the fact that nobody got hurt in this based off of this situation, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. They kept it rap and they keeping it moving, man. I am looking forward to the next Kendrick Lamar album, you know, as we all are. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar dropped some fucking music, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't take Drake antagonizing you to get come outside, nigga. You too lyrically talented to not be dropping music, nigga. I understand that you love your piece, but goddamn, J. Cole love his piece too, but he be outside, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He outside bodying verses, you know what I mean? Like, so, Kendrick Lamar, bro, get back outside, bro. We want to see you in your bag, bro. We want to see you going crazy. Get back outside. Go on a tour or something, nigga. The fans, we want to see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still bump the damn album to this day, nigga. My favorite song from Kendrick Lamar is Element on the damn album. You know what I'm saying? It's either Element or I got it right here in my phone. Let me, because this might be pause worthy when I say the name. Because it's either Feel It, pause, or Feel Like. Hold on, let me see. I believe it's Feel Like though. Let me see. God damn, I got a lot of music. Feel. There you go. My favorite two songs, bro, is Feel. You see it right there. Element and Feel, bro. Like, those are my two favorite songs from Kendrick, bro. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to see Kendrick outside. I definitely want to get a new album from Kendrick, man. And if I'm be honest with you, if he got any more slaps like Not Like Us and Euphoria, I'm fucking with it. And I'm not saying like diss tracks like that, but like rap styles and shit like that, and also something that you could bop to. Like, I fuck with it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm ready for the next Drake project. You know what I mean? Drake been working for the last couple years, so you know, if he does take a break, I understand. But I'm ready for the next Drake project, man. I can't wait. Hip hop is alive again, man. Hip hop is alive again. It simmered down for a while, but it's back alive again, man. I'm definitely waiting for that J. Cole project. The Fall Off, I need that. I think that J. Cole project is gonna be crazy, and I do believe that J. Cole is gonna address on this project. I think he's gonna address how this whole situation made him feel throughout, and I think he's actually gonna address in rap form why he apologized and how that shit made him feel. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking forward to the Fall Off album, man. Word, I think that shit gonna be dope. And with that being said, man, I think we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Also, for the people that did not see it, because I know some of y'all motherfuckers be skimming through shit. You know what I'm saying? I started the new segment. Damn, I just hit the camera. Damn. I started the new segment, Sneakers of the Day. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. The Jordan Gratitude 11s. Jordan Gratitude 11s, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? You see what's going on, man. You see what's going on. You see what color that is right there on the Jordan sign. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Gratitude 11s. You know, basically like a remix of the defining moments. You know what I'm saying? A remix of the defining moments. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, the defining moments had the clear bottle. You know what I mean? So, you know, and everybody know the box. You dig what I'm saying? You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on, man. So, it is what it is type shit, but you know, for everybody, you know, that came through, I appreciate all of you guys for making it to this part of the video, man. Again, as I normally tell y'all, if you want to see more clips or you want to see the visual for the podcast, man, you can go on YouTube, Sports Fashion Podcast on YouTube. You can go on Apple Podcasts for the audio. Those are the two main ones that you are, but we're on all streaming platforms. Also, on Instagram, you can find the podcast at Sports Fashion Podcast on Instagram. Me, your host, Deeflamez. You can find me on Instagram at DEEFLAMEZ_. Deeflamez_ on Instagram, man. With that being said, I want to appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay positive. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But when talent works hard, it always going to outwork the hard worker. I don't know what I just said, but y'all get the point. Work hard and you'll get far. If you're talented and you don't work hard, the talent's only going to take you so far. There we go. I did it. There we go. Y'all got that. With that being said, I'm Deeflamez, and see you in the next one. Remember, Sports Fashion Podcast. You already know what it is, man. I'm gone.
I can't lie, I feel blessed. I can't lie, I feel blessed. I can't lie, I feel blessed.